I'm taking a walk by the beautiful Derwent River in the northeast of England. In fact, this area was affected by floods recently. I had my own terrifying experience recently as well. On the 20th of December, I was on a sailing boat from Colombia to Panama, and the sailing boat hit coral under the water. It was absolutely terrifying. It breached a hull, the boat began filling up with water. On my way out of my room, I managed to grab my small bag containing the things that I thought were valuable, including cameras, laptop, iPod, etc. And I went upstairs and it was absolute carnage. There were waves crashing in, stuff floating around, people panicking. And the worst part of it, the captain was trying to get the life raft off, and as he cut it, he lost the life raft. This was terrifying to me because I thought, man, we're going to be swimming in the water. We could be drifting for days before we get rescued, if we get rescued. And the first challenge to survival is going to be dehydration. One of my reflections from this experience is it took me longer than it should have done to throw away my valuables, or the things that I thought were valuable. I realised I only had space in my bag for a certain amount of stuff, and as I was wading around in that water, the waves were crashing in. I took my laptop and my valuables. I remember looking at them and throwing them into the water and beginning to grab bottles of fresh water that was just floating around in the boat. Looking back on it, that was the right decision, and I really think I should have made that decision sooner. We're talking the difference of 30 seconds, but when a boat is sinking quickly, you need to do whatever you can to grab things that will keep you alive. And it's got me thinking about the value of possessions. In Matthew 6:19-21, Jesus says, "Do not gather treasures on earth where moth and rust destroy and thieves break in and steal, but gather treasures in heaven where moth and rust do not destroy and thieves do not break in and steal. For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also." It occurred to me that if my treasure, the thing that I value the most, is my physical possessions, and then my physical possessions get destroyed in a shipwreck, my heart is there and my heart also gets destroyed. If my heart, my treasure, is in having a great big house, I've got this dream house, and then I move into the house and it gets destroyed by fire, my heart gets destroyed in that fire. But if my treasure is in heaven, in Jesus, in the eternal truths and the beauty of Christ, that'll never get destroyed. That lasts for all of eternity. That's the safest place to invest your heart, your love, your emotions, your passion. So my challenge for you today is to reflect on what things you value, what's your treasure, where is your heart, and start investing it in the eternal truth, in the eternal beauty of Christ.